Only table talk.
It's getting sexy.
That was sexy.
Yeah,
I liked it. You pulled a Ross Everett. Ross always introduces when he does. Actually, he hasn't done it lately, but he usually goes, "Hi, welcome to Table Talk," and he gets like real close.
He's really
and
crystal
personal.
faces it.
Yeah, he does really crystal face it. It's an old lady table talk. We got our special guest, Dani.
Hey!
You guys loved her so much. We brought her back.
Yes.
And
You
no
guys are so
shit,
nice.
you'd love her so much. Come on,
course.
who doesn't? So we actually are going to be talking about your topics using the hashtag Table Talk or our Reddit subreddit. Again,
r/SourceFed.
I never know.
I know. You always get tripped up there, but you got it. Believe in yourself.
Thank you. Believe in me. Believe in me. Believe in me.
It was good. I liked it.
Thank you.
Liked
So
it.
let's dive right in, kids.
All right.
Go ahead, Dani.
All right.
Go, Dani, go. Mix it up. Go.
Okay.
Come on.
I have dreams of what I hope it is.
Oh boy.
All right. Matt at Mad L Fan. Just learned how to gargle mouthwash at 21.
Oh.
What's a skill you have just learned to read apparently? What's a skill you have just learned but others would expect you to have inherently?
I don't. I know for a fact, and this is actually it's a real bane of my existence. I can sing. As far as the day is long. I was taught by. Well, it's genetic, propensity.
Yeah, you
towards
have a great voice.
That, but my father also would shove us three in a bathtub together because of the acoustics, and he'd make us learn harmonies, which is why I can harmonize.
What?
Yes. He was a musician, and he was like a musical director too. And so
Wow.
he would make us like all
crazy.
pick out our harmonies when we were such a young age. That now it just
Now
comes
it's
so
easy.
naturally, and
That's
we all
cool.
blend really well together too. But I cannot dance, and I would get cast.
What?
No, not to save my life. Not to save my life. I
Girl, I've
auditioned
seen
for.
you shake your ass.
But it's not like that. Like it's like
Oh, you mean like
literal,
choreography?
choreography.
Oh,
I
okay.
auditioned for Spider-Man, and I went to very, very far through the auditions, and they were like really excited, and I was like, Broadway, like this is it, blah blah blah. Until I had 4 choreographers, they were all trying to teach me the simplest dance routine, and I was just like, this is it. Like, this is me.
You're the
And they were
person
just
in
like,
a Zumba class that I just watch the whole time because it's so fucking
There's no way
entertaining.
around it. In fact, I was cast in a really big musical in college, and they had to give my character a broken leg to justify why I didn't dance. Because they tried so hard to get me to dance, and it was just like, I remember the guy Whitney was his name, and he was just like, just step 2, 3, 4. Like, he didn't understand why I didn't get it. He was so broken up about it. I can't dance. So and people would think like, oh, those like, you're an entertainer. They go hand in hand. They do not.
So maybe we'll have to do a comfort zone with
save
detailed
my life.
choreography and have Lee Newton perform.
I can shake my butt and twerk all day long. If that was
So you
the
can
rule,
freestyle.
You
yeah,
really can.
then we're great. But if it's any like anything, I'll literally panic and I just shut
You're
down.
only good at freestyle. You just that's all you
yeah,
want
that's
to
it.
freestyle.
I just want to freestyle, guys.
Not
I'm just a
everyone can
freestyle
dance like
dancer.
Dani.
No, not everyone can. It's a 2, 3, 4.
I've heard stories about your
I
shaking.
did
does a
hip hop
serious
dance
shuffle.
classes when I was younger.
Really?
And I loved them, but they were expensive because you had to buy
Yeah.
costumes and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
They're like $100 every time, and like my family
then,
was a
like,
modest
leotards.
family, But yeah, like I remember my mom came, or my grandma came to one of our rehearsals, and I remember her just looking mortified because it's a hip hop dance class.
Yeah, you're just
and
like,
we're
you're like gyrating.
like just getting it.
And she was like, "That's not dancing."
That's my thing. Do the Charleston and talk to me.
I can do the Charleston.
Can you?
I can.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So Dani, what did you just learn recently that is like a common skill most people can do?
I feel like I'm just learning how to teach myself how to cook right now.
okay.
And like I just learned how to make rice, which should be like the youngest. Here's my problem is
it's not-
I'm impatient.
No, that's exactly
I'm really
it. You're like, this is
impatient.
burning on the bottom. This is bullshit. I'll order it from the Chinese place next door.
I learned to like set the timer for like 15 minutes and walk away because I wouldn't before, and I'd be like, is it ready? God. And then I just eat mushy, or I would eat very often crunchy ass rice.
Oh, because you
I was
didn't
like,
wait for it to be
I
done.
was so hungry, and I
Also,
just,
just
like, fuck
getting
it.
through it. I love your determination. Just like, no,
I would make
doing
myself
this.
eat the gnarliest food. Like one time I was like, okay, I have tomato soup and I have a can of tuna. That'll go well together.
Oh,
It was
Dani!
so gnarly. It was so good.
Ew.
And I made myself eat it because I grew up in a family where you don't waste
but
food.
what about tuna and tomato? Did you think Like, do you like ketchup on your tuna? Like,
know.
what was the bridge?
I don't know.
She's teaching herself.
I thought it would be good. See, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
it.
Like natural things that you should know don't taste well together. And I'm like, I bet it's good.
I bet it's good. You're that kid.
And
You're
it's
like
so
the suicide
nasty.
kid where you're just like, I'll try all of them. That's you.
I
well,
would do
Shush was
that.
a good cook. Like, Shush
Yeah?
can cook. Yeah,
Some
she's
things.
She's a great cook.
I learned later in life too, like as I started getting my own place, someone's like, oh, stuff's expensive. If I cook
Yeah.
at home, that's a lot cheaper. So I started teaching myself to do, and like the recipes that I have down,
you have
down.
What's your best one?
But I'm Italian, homemade spaghetti
Yeah.
and homemade lasagna.
Can you make ziti?
Yeah, she literally, the stuff that she brings in, all of us are like, what you got, Shish? Like,
Yeah, the stuff I know how to make,
there?
I make really well. But the stuff that I don't know how to make, watch out. Like, I just know that the first time I try a recipe, it's going to be a disaster. Have the pizza place on
Hear this?
speed dial because this probably won't be edible. But then every time you change it a little bit more. And
recently, Ross actually this morning came in and he said, I was like, I taught himself how to make rice, but apparently he didn't know that a bag of rice is a lot of rice.
Oh, it gets
He made
bigger.
bag of rice. There's an I Love Lucy episode where they do that.
I've done
Where
that.
Ricky has to cook and it's all like overflowing out of the box.
He did. He made a bag of rice, and he like texted me last night. He's like, I made so much rice, and it literally is like 4 containers of rice. I was like, bring some to the office.
But everybody does that. Like when my mom asked me when I was younger, and by younger I don't mean real little, I mean like high school.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Hey, can you get tacos started? Just follow the directions on the box."
Naturally.
So I'm like, "Okay. Well, direction 1 is brown meat." When you're not a cook,
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know what
They need to
brown meat
really-
means. So like I cut
They're
it out
verbs.
of the thing.
They're verbs in the cooking
Pick
book.
the random pan. I don't know if it was the right one. Put it on, turn the heat on. I don't know to what. That's not specified. And then I put the meat in there, like I just dump it in there. And so my mom's like upstairs getting a shower, getting ready or something. And I just kept yelling, Mom, when am I supposed to turn this over? And she was like, what? And I was like, the meat. When am I supposed to
It's
turn
just
it
a
over?
stunk of meat.
Yeah. And she was like, what is wrong with you? Like came down. I was like, you have no common sense. How do you get straight A's? But you
Yeah.
have no common sense. But literally,
I got the common
what
sense
does
one.
brown meat mean
Common
if
sense
you're
is
not
just
used
another
to
word
being
for
in the kitchen?
experience.
Yeah.
It's just another word for
I
experience.
got the common sense. Well, because I almost burned the house down making ramen. I just left the gas on. I didn't light it.
Oh,
And my dad's a
no.
smoker. My mother was like, "You're out of your mind." So maybe that's why I didn't learn to cook because I wasn't allowed in the
Because
kitchen
you're terrified.
at all.
You're terrified.
And I've set a microwave on fire before trying to cook. Right? The little honey bear. You know the bear that has the honey in it? When there's a little bit left, it's good to nuke that so that it's liquidy and you can pour it in your tea or whatever. Not the bears with the foil stickers on them.
Ooh.
I learned that lesson the hard way. So yeah, so you learn
We're like
things
the
as you
Badgers bears of the
go.
kitchen.
I know.
You learn things as you
Womanhood
go.
is hard. It's really hard, everybody.
Wait, well, I was lucky
answer.
for a while to be dating guys that like prided themselves in their cooking skills.
Good,
So
great,
I
that's
really
great.
didn't learn.
I dated
to
a cook who
cook
taught
for
me
a
like
long
a
time.
bunch of stuff.
I dated
Yeah?
a guy that owned a restaurant.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They knew how to cook.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He didn't know how to. It
It's
didn't matter.
funny
He
how-
just owned 3 restaurants, and so that's where we'd go.
It's
when
funny
we'd
how
Oh, that
men
works.
who know how to cook is like a really sexy thing.
It is
now.
a weird thing.
Like in the
absolutely.
50s,
Get
you wanted
down
to
in the
get a
kitchen.
lady that knew how to cook for you.
I'm never
Now
gonna cook for you.
I find a dude that knows how to cook.
If I meet a dude who can make me a good pulled pork sandwich, my heart is his.
Just pulled pork. Just pulled pork. I would love that at your wedding. I can't wait for that
A
moment.
big ass pulled
This
pork
guy
sandwich.
just goes like, Danny, will you marry me? Pulled pork
Right?
sandwich.
That's what I want. I'll settle for nothing less now.
That's perfect.
Pulled pork. And she's like, yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Get the ring out of there. What are you doing? Trying to kill
plan.
me?
All right.
Go.
My skill I've just learned, but others would expect you to have. We were kind of talking about this a little earlier today, but swallowing pills. I still can't really do big pills, but I'm getting better at it.
This lady. She's
I have
going down
to-
the road of danger.
I have to swallow. Well, it's like one of those simple things. Like they learn gargling mouthwash.
You're gonna hate
Mine
this
is
gift
like-
of I have to swallow. You're already gonna hate that gift.
Be nice, you guys.
Well, the end
Whatever.
of that
It's
sentence
useless.
was, I have to swallow pills with food. It's like a mental
true.
thing. Because if I put food in my mouth at the same time as the pill, I can like chew around it. And then I think that I'm chewing, so I'm able to swallow.
This is the psyche of Trisha Hirschberger.
I know. It's so I used to ask for like liquid medicine way into high school. My mom was always humiliated because I'd ask the doctor, like he'd prescribe me something, and I'd be like, does that come in liquid?
Does that come in liquid?
Because I don't swallow pills. And then when I got to the age where I was like, oh, birth control, that's a smart thing to be on. They're so tiny that I can swallow those
It's like
now.
a Tic Tac.
They're smaller than Tic Tac.
You can put them underneath your tongue and let them dissolve.
Tic Tac.
So I can swallow those now.
Is that good for you?
You can't do that.
I don't know.
Only the blanks.
Danny's doing it.
Getting hormones
take
in my
that.
mouth.
He's like, I don't know, man. Whatever. Put it in a pulled pork sandwich.
I just do whatever.
Hey, I could swallow any pill in a pulled pork sandwich.
I know. That's
Absolutely.
A fact.
That's
All
how
right,
you should be taking
dive
it.
in. Oh, I'm gonna do pulled pork. You really should. All right. Oh, this is a good. Okay, Christina Marie for SFN fangirl. Ooh.
Oh, she's very nice.
She's very nice. Said, should I embrace being single on Valentine's Day and go out alone, or should I stay at home and watch House of Cards? You freaking kidding me? House of Cards. I am not single, and I'm still gonna stay at home.
I say you can certainly embrace Valentine's Day as a single lady
Absolutely.
at home as well.
Yeah.
But also, I get together with a bunch of people and I drink a lot.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
I go to a house party,
And
a
you
bunch of
drink a
people
lot.
get together, and you just hang out and drink a lot.
It's actually really shocking how many bars have like single.
Yeah, I had an old roommate who used to call it Single Awareness Day, which stands for sad, which I didn't like. I was like, you don't need to be sad for
It doesn't
Single
necessarily have
Awareness
to be
Day.
about romantic love and
No.
I
Valentine's Day.
agree. Love
I
for
think
anyone.
that,
Yeah.
You know, I still like buying those, like, remember they used to make Valentine's cards with different cartoons and you'd pass them out. And
Yeah.
stuff, like little Animaniacs
You do
ones.
too.
And I like doing
Special-
that for my friends and, you know, I feel a lot of wonderful, rewarding platonic friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
I think but I also think that there's like
Y'all are
crazy
getting
big
cartoon
things of
Valentines
like.
for me.
You gotta do Valentine's?
Yes, already bought them.
I already bought them. Toy Story. No, I'm just kidding. I already bought them. Toy Story.
mean
Dinosaurs. I already bought them.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil. Spoiler alert: we filmed this early. But I don't want to spoil for you ladies what type of Valentines they are.
no.
So I'm gonna.
Oh no. I say embrace
They're
it.
big dicks.
Yeah.
Oh God! Come on. This lady.
Oh my God!
This lady. She died.
I like to sometimes surprise people for
Yeah.
no reason. Like, happy birthday! Here's a penis cake. Just makes no sense.
There's
It
a
is
there's an
hilarious
entire
to
Pinterest
me.
board that's like what to do with your penis cake pan when you don't want to give someone a penis, and it's like a mushroom in a field.
Oh, different ways to make it safe for working.
Oh my God!
One lady
we
did
need
like
to do this.
I know. When they
Why
did like a
haven't we
minion-
done this at work?
I love
HR,
it.
you know.
Damn HR. Wait, is that a penis? No, it's a minion from Despicable Me.
It is.
With an extra leg.
Legs. All right, figure it out. No, I say embrace your singleness.
Yeah,
but I also
absolutely.
say like it is one of those things of like it's not all it's cracked up to be in general. So you know.
Although I had an amazing Valentine's Day that I took myself on one year. I was like totally single, and I was like, you know what? Boys never like I'm a super romantic person, so like I envision these grand things that I want to do, and most of the time boys don't meet me at my level. So I was like, all right, what
You
do I
heard
want
it
to
here
do for
first.
Valentine's Day this year? Do I want to take myself on a hot air balloon ride?
No, you didn't.
Did you
Maybe.
really?
I did not, but it was in the
in
forerunning
there.
ideas. Do
You
I
by
want to
yourself?
Oh my God.
horseback riding through wine country with myself? Maybe I will.
Did you ride a horse?
But these are all in the running. Yeah, so I compiled like a bunch of things that I wanted to
on a
do.
hot air balloon with like she's like punk.
Yep, a brilliant glass of champagne or something. Yes, you can spoil yourself. And my little sister, who is studying to be a social worker, as she's like taking all her psych classes, she was like, "You have to do you, because if you don't treat you the way you want to be treated, no one else will." And I was like,
kids.
"That's very smart."
When J-Lo bought herself a $2 million ring.
Yeah,
Do you remember
Yeah.
that? I was like, whoa.
I get it though.
I bought myself not this ring, but I bought myself a ring that looks very much like this
that
because
one.
I was just like, you know what?
I want
Sometimes I want a ring. And I always dated boys that had no money.
Okay.
So I saved up and I bought myself a ring because I wanted to.
No, treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Get in there, shushy. Get in there.
You said treat yourself, and I immediately was like, masturbation. Valentine's Day!
I love how filthy you are today.
I know. I don't know what happened.
I do.
Wonderful.
All right, Reddit. Reddit, this is only for SourceFed. This is only for SF, says,
Oh, well, sorry.
Can I answer it?
Yeah.
if you had to create a new identity, what would your new name be and where would you relocate?
Okay, I've thought about this a lot.
So this is like witness protection program.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
like witness protection program. Here's what I've thought about a lot. I have a best friend, Kimberly Conant. She's the Tina Fey to my Amy Poehler. And legitimately, I do love how I look like an old lady. Like, hello.
Hey, you're cozy.
I'm freezing. But
But you have the freedom to let your legs do whatever
right?
you
Just
want.
like just real comfy, cozy.
I'm jealous.
yeah, it's a short girl
Hey,
thing.
you're in the middle. You can do whatever you want under
Yeah,
the table.
yeah.
Nobody can
You
say
don't even
that.
You don't
know.
even know.
Masturbation. Bringing it back around.
I know. She's like come on back, Hayes. This lady. No, I thought about this a lot. Me and my best friend Kimberly would go to probably like Idlewild or Seattle or Oregon, and we'd start our lives as a lesbian couple. Not really a sexual thing, mainly just like because we really do love each other and could probably spend the rest of our lives together in a
You
comfort.
coexist really well.
Yeah, we coexist very well together.
get it.
But we've thought about it. Her name would be Tryst, Tryst, and my name would be Chantel, and we'd be this really earth loving, like just very like. We'd probably open up like a coffee studio. We're not going to call it a coffee shop. It's a coffee studio.
God.
Great.
And so that's what I would want to do is I'd want to like be one of those like really ethereal. I'd want to wear like crazy braids up in my hair and weird updos with large earrings.
I love it.
You know, and just be those people. Because
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
world, I can't be that person without like taking on a persona.
Yeah.
But if I could
Yeah.
just go, we'd move together to Seattle. We'd have a relationship. We'd probably adopt like 4 kids, 2 or 3, 4 kids,
Babies.
and then just live with our coffee studio. We'd probably come from money. Oh my God, Kimberly would paint. It'd be beautiful.
I like it.
Yeah, and I'd just wear
love how
weird
detailed
updos
it is.
and really long big earrings, and my name would be Chantel.
You guys would have an amazing.
Chantel and Tryst.
Parfait
Don't you love
recipe.
them already? Oh, we
I love
would have
it.
such a good parfait recipe.
I
And
love
Tryst
it.
cooks so well. She's just a natural homemaker.
Dani?
Okay. In my adulthood, realized, like, man, I wish I could go back. I wanted to be a spy so bad.
Oh, really?
Really badly. And then I went and actually looked up, like, on espionage, like, CIA.org or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. And it was, like,
CIA.org.
basically, like, you had to, from high school, been, like, you have to have
Oh,
lived
yeah.
outside the year for
Oh,
a
yeah.
country. Or lived outside the country for a year.
Got it. Knew where you were going with that.
I'm
Uh-huh.
excited about it.
I want to be such a good spy.
Bye, guys.
She's such a smooth talker.
You have to, like, speak another language, and you have to be, like, super fit. It's, like, almost like an astronaut level.
Yeah.
And you have to major in certain things in college, and, like,
Wow.
I'm like, man, I wish so badly, like, I could do that. Like, I'd probably love to live in London
Yeah.
and, like, just get to do espionage shit. Like, crawl around in like, air vents.
I
And,
love
like,
it.
You know,
like
like, just be
Archer?
sitting. Oh, I love Archer.
Who doesn't love
Who doesn't love Archer?
Yeah. I love Bond movies.
So
Yeah.
fun.
My dad didn't have any sons, so he would make me watch like Clint Eastwood movies
Yeah.
and Bond movies with him. Bond movies are amazing. I want them so bad. I want all the gadgets.
Yes.
I want to swing.
Danny,
I
feel
want
like
to
you could
do
still
all that shit.
this. You could still do this.
I don't
love
have.
Q.
I have like mom radar when it comes to being able to like see what's up, but there's always gonna be one thing I wasn't
Yeah.
like, you know, damn it, I forgot about the guy that over there.
The guy in the clock tower.
Like I would get killed, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like I don't have.
I believe in Spy
You think
Danny.
I could do
I
it?
believe in
Spy
Spy Danny.
Here's the thing.
That's what all that training is for. That training makes you not have that gap.
I
Yeah.
feel like you'd also really be a good like the head guy where it's just like,
Yeah.
damn it, Carter, I told you. All right, let's get out of here. You'd be great at that.
I like
I
it.
just want, yeah, be like Queen Bitch the Spies.
Yeah,
I
Queen
would
Bitch the
love
Spies.
that.
I like
You'd be a
M.
killer.
And if I had a name, I guess Jeanette. I don't know, I like it.
I don't know. I like it.
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
I like Jeanette.
Jeanette is it. Oh, you'd be such a saucy Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Jeanette has a wine problem.
Or Janine.
Or Janine.
I like Jay's.
Yeah, apparently. Jeanette,
do
Janine,
too.
Janice. Janice.
Janice, I never heard that before.
Janice.
I like that.
It's Janees.
But everybody would call me Jay, because it's the
Jay.
Spies.
Yeah, duh, Jay. Oh, that's great. I love
Right?
that. Good to know.
Thank you.
Shishi, where would you
Okay.
go?
I would be a carny. Like if I'm dead serious.
No, I know you are.
If I had to do it all over again, I would love to have been training since the time I was 3. How to walk the tightrope,
You
how
would
to
be great.
stand on elephants, and like I already do magician's assistant work, but I love
Yeah.
that stuff too. So like just being more well versed in all of those performance
Yeah.
arty
Oh my
type
gosh,
things.
you'd be
And then you
great.
get to travel all the time
yeah.
because
You
you're
get to
a
hang out
carny.
with elephants.
Right. So you
all
don't.
the time.
You're like a modern day
You
gypsy,
do aerial
essentially.
stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be
Aerial
so good
stuff
at
would
aerial
be
stuff.
awesome.
Oh,
And
wow.
you know, I love performing. I moved out to LA to be an actor. And so it would give you everything. You get this, you get the stage, you get the presentation, you have a skill that not many other people have that's really freaking
She's just gonna be
fun.
great at this.
But yeah, it's kind of the same thing as a spy. You have to like train from the time you're very, very small.
Now you
But like
have,
just like, and also because I'm such a like OCD
That's
person
what I was thinking.
about
I was like,
scheduling
how are you
and
gonna do
time.
that? It's
Well,
party
that's what I was
life.
like. This would be so freeing.
Oh yeah.
Like
It would
because
just
I
force
wouldn't.
you. It would force you to get away from
Yeah, it
yourself.
would force you to be a free spirit and just go where life takes you and relish in your skill set and making other people happy. And like, to me, that just seems like the most wonderful thing.
You'd like
in
be
the
dating a
world.
horse trainer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what you'd do. You'd be like,
Or the
And
bearded
maybe
lady.
I'd like animals. Who knows?
I
It's
feel
a
like
whole
you'd like
different
an
world.
elephant. I feel like you'd like an elephant more than you'd like a dog.
The elephant, you're so little, he'd wrap his trunk around you and just
trunk
lift you
wrap.
right on his
Down
back.
low. I like animals that don't touch me. I do. Like in real life, like I had
Animals
frogs.
that don't. You like what?
I like reptiles because they stay in their cage.
But not.
I'm not sitting here eating a sandwich and it's all like, give me your sandwich, and it's all up in your face.
It's like a snake.
I'm letting you know. A baby.
Can I have some of that sandwich?
Can I have some of that sandwich?
Excuse me. Can I have some of that sandwich?
Dude, if I bought a snake that did that, it would be the
love
coolest pet ever.
Hey, I have a sandwich. Just like, damn it, make it a sandwich.
I
for
would
us.
totally make that snake a
I'm going
sandwich.
through bread like water.
Yeah, if I would probably like those animals because they're, you know, they stay in their space until you're supposed to interact with them, and then they do what they're supposed to.
You have to train them. They have to
Well,
touch all over and be in.
I wouldn't be the animal trainer. That
Oh,
would not
man.
be my job.
Babies are just animals.
I want to be the acrobat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to do the flying
You
want
want to do the flying. You want to like juggle basketballs.
Like the flying
with your
Gracie.
feet.
And I juggle, and I perform juggling on stage, and that's really fun. So that's I'm slowly
You'd be a
building
carny
my
I think you'd really love
carny
it. Oh, yeah.
skills.
Could you imagine
I
that
never
now,
would have
though?
thought of it, and it's absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
it really is perfect.
Yeah.
And now, if you had to like go to a different world, and people are like, "You look a lot like Trisha Hirschberger," and you're like, "I don't know who you talk about." Right? I don't know. What's her name? Shaisha Bauderberger. Like,
What's her name? What's her name?
why did she do it so close to her name?
I
We
don't know. What's a good carny performer name? I don't know. I'd want to be like Diamond or something.
Oh,
Yeah, be Diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond. I like Diamond.
Diamond
Although I,
Hirschberger.
yes,
Oh,
that's kind of
we might have to leave off the
Hirschberger.
Hirschberger. It might just be Diamond.
just Diamond.
I'm like
Just
Madonna,
Diamond.
one name.
Just Diamond. One name, just Diamond.
Diamond.
Okay.
You think we're good?
Perfect.
What do you think?
Are you telling us to wrap up, Owen?
Why don't we take it?
It's a good
It's a
place to
good
stop.
place. It is a good
Perfect.
That's right. It is a
So,
good
if you guys could relocate
Yes.
anywhere, have a new name, a new
Absolutely.
life, what would you choose? Let us
Yes.
know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You can even click this annotation if you want to see everything we've ever done. And also say hi to Dani,
Yeah.
because she's not here every day.
Yeah.
Aw.
Give her love.
Mm-hmm.
XOXO.
Bye.
Bye. Take yourself out for Valentine's Day, which already passed.
It's already passed. It already passed. It already passed.
Illusion. It already passed.
Illusion.
Starburst.
I was really sad. There was one in here that was a breakfast thing.
I wish we got that
I
one.
know. That was you and I.
That was-
Do it real fast.
Oh wait, really? Okay, really? Okay, real fast. Richard Barefoot or at the Native Way said, "What is a perfect breakfast for you?" All of it. It has to be like
All
the
of it.
perfect breakfast.
Chicken
is like-
fried steak.
See?
Pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes.
French toast.
Biscuits, gravy,
Scrapple.
toast.
You get that scrapple.
Frittata.
Frittata. Oh yeah, so it's like eggs and then
Frittatas are great.
Frittata and then waffles. Oh, fruit waffles though.
Fruit waffles.
and then biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits
and
and-
then scramble.
Steak and eggs.
You know what I said? I
Put
love
that fried egg on a burger. Get a breakfast burger.
Chicken apple sausage.
chicken apple sausage. For sure,
Oh, that's
for sure.
good.